Hey, what's going on, friends, family, fans? David J here. My name is David J, and I've got something to say. Another week done. A little late getting to record this video, but it's been a busy weekend. Worked 4 hockey games this weekend, so, yeah. But it's been fun. Let's just go back and, take a look at the week. It wasn't much happening this week because we didn't have practice on Monday because the team traveled, and I know Dennis and the varsity team and other guys, they didn't get back until like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning Monday, so Dennis said, nah, we're good. And then Tuesday, there was no practice because of voting day. So we practiced Wednesday, and we spent a lot of time holding our balance, and I mean, for me, balance is not generally an issue. Yeah, sometimes I slip. I think everyone does, but like staying in my shots generally not too hard of an issue. But we were going up there, sliding at the line, and you had to hold our balance until the ball came back up onto the ball return. So it was about 15 seconds each time, which you're thinking, oh, 15 seconds, really not that long. But then you start thinking, well, you're basically holding a lunge for 15 seconds, right? And doing that over and over and over and over and over again, I mean, eventually it starts to get to you. So, I mean, I felt it a little bit. I was still able to do it all. So, I do know league that night did not go well. It was the worst night I've had at league, and I mean, a lot of it was because of what we did at practice. My leg just had nothing left. I was using so much upper body because my leg I just wasn't able to. I don't know if it's the power, the stability, or whatever it was. I just wasn't able to do it. My leg was kind of a noodle. Every time I slid, it kind of felt awkward. It's actually kind of a funny scenario. Like I felt off balance after we practiced balance, but it wasn't even off balance. It was just my leg was a little sore. Like, not used to doing that, but so I was using a lot of upper body, more than I normally would, because I was trying to overcompensate for it. It wasn't happening intentionally. It just kind of happened. I mean, my legs didn't have anything left in them, so my arms were trying to make up for it all. So, well, a couple guys on the team bowled good. Fair bowled really well again. O'Connor had a big game in there. Cass shot like 670 something. Like, I think, yeah, she did pretty well. So we still won 5 of the 7. Hey, I'd rather shoot 550 and win 5 of 7 than shoot 700 and lose 5 of 7 or get swept, because I've been in both scenarios where I've bowled terribly and we've swept, and then I've been in a scenario before where I bowled amazingly and got swept. So Thursday we did some Baker stuff. That went actually pretty well. I pulled out my GB4, and I mean, it looked really well. I was able to lay the ball down where I wanted to pretty much all day. A couple bad shots, but there's always going to be. So that was good. This weekend, I did 4 McKendree hockey games, 2 men's games, 2 women's games. The men took on Alabama. The Crimson Tide rolled into town, and they got rolled on day 1, Friday night. Bearcats won 7-3. So that was fun. I did the play-by-play, just being able to do the play-by-play and say, down goes Bama! Down goes Bama! I mean, that was cool. That was just fun to say. I thought I jinxed it, too. I was on the broadcast. I started the broadcast, and I was like, I don't remember exactly what I said. But I was like, who knows, folks? Maybe at the end of this one I can say, down goes Bama! And then Alabama scored 20 seconds into the game, made it 1-0. They scored another, like a minute and 20 seconds after that. They scored again. I was like, uh-oh. Did I just jinx this? But then McKendree went on a roll and took him down. And then Saturday, or yesterday, I guess, Sunday night as I'm filming this, played against Alabama again. They were down 4-1 with 15 minutes to go, and then McKendree rallied, forced overtime. They scored 3 goals. They scored one at like 14:40, one at 8, and one at 2 to tie it. Went into overtime, where in college hockey, well, at least where I'm at, division, I mean, it is D1, so yeah, I guess D1 college hockey. They play 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, and sudden death, whoever scores first wins, and McKendree ended up scoring with like 2 minutes to go, 2 or 3 minutes to go in the overtime period, and that was that. McKendree took both games against Alabama. Then the women played against Concordia University of Ann Arbor, and let's see, the first game was Saturday afternoon, started like 4. Yeah, puck dropped at 4. That was a good one. They were down 3-2, and then Cameron Scully put in a goal with like 8 minutes to go to tie it, and then with 2 minutes to go, she put in the goal to win it. So little late game heroics by her, so that was awesome. And then today they won 4-1 against the same team. So I know the guys' team have won like 5 in a row now, so that's pretty cool. I've called their last 4 games, and they've all been dubs, so that's what we do. Men's bowling, like the varsity team, they looked pretty good yesterday. On Saturday, ended up coming in 3rd. I wasn't able to watch much of it today just because working and doing homework and other stuff, but they dropped a little bit, so came up short this weekend, but they bowled well. The other lefty on our team, Ethan Gomez, bowled phenomenally. Sent him a message Saturday night. He bowled really well Saturday. I'm not too sure what happened today. I can only assume they probably struggled a bit because they dropped a few spots. So I think they were in 3rd. Yeah, they were in 3rd after day 1, and they dropped down to 6th after day 2. So I don't know exactly what the format was for that one, but I don't think there was any match play or anything from that one. I don't know. I didn't see any updates on it, but there's that. The McKendree varsity girls, shout out to them. Last NCAA tournament of the season this year of 2022 for them. The bulk of their season happens in the second semester, but shout out to them. They got the job done at the Motive Lady Jack Classic, so that was awesome. I know Becca, Miranda, and Issy all made the all-tournament team, so that was awesome. Congratulations to them. That's really about all I got. We're going to end the show this week with the Wednesday night highlight. I forgot to film an opening video for the Wednesday night highlight, which, probably just because I wasn't having a great night bowling. But, yeah, we're going to take you to some highlights. I'm also going to throw in some videos from a night practice I had. I went in there Thursday night and did a night practice, so that practice went really well. So just throw in some videos, and we'll have a little bowling highlight montage to finish off the show. So thank you everyone for listening. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, my name's David J. That's what I had to say.
I've seen enough of yours over the last few years. I got enough animals, and Brian actually did.